Hey everybody, and in this blowout of trying to catch myself up, this is the last one I got for you so far, but here are our Solmies characters, or Solm characters, I don't know how to actually pronounce it. But anyway, Solm looks like a beautiful desert place. My only problem is I live in the desert, I'm from the desert, so it's not that exciting to me when we go to desert regions, but like, for the architecture we have, and then the actual grass and stuff we have, I'm actually getting hot wearing this and looking at this, but it looks beautiful. Solm is an independent nation founded in southeast Elios, ruled by Queen Sfolia, who values freedom. I think it's Sfolia. Alright, so going from there, Tamara. Tamara is described as a fun character, a fun-loving person, and I mean, just from the actual like art of her, you can tell she is a very fun character. I'm really excited to meet this character. She just seems joyful and pleasant. She also is an infantry lance unit, like Dimitri and Nephany. Some great characters precede her, so she's got big shoes to fill, but I think that it'll work out. Also, Tamara seems to be based off of Tiramisu, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, Tamara is the crown princess of the kingdom of Solm and Fragado's older sister. She has an innocent and cheerful personality, perhaps because she was brought up in the freedom-loving Solm. Although she was educated to be the next queen, Tamara grew up extremely freely and easily gets along with everybody. I don't think that means she's fake. A lot of people think that, like, if you can get along with everyone, you're fake. I don't think that's what they're going for. I think that she's just pleasant. She also sings. She makes up her own songs like Annette, so that's a character aspect that's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, and then Fragado. Fragado, also a sentinel, but he's a horseback person. Fragado is the first prince of the kingdom of Solm and Tamara's younger brother. Because the queen inherits Solm's throne, he grew up even more freely than his older sister, and has an optimistic and easygoing personality. Apparently he's traveling around the country to safeguard his people. So that's an interesting thing, real quick. First off, his design's really cool. He looks charming. The golden necklace matched with the golden headband. It just looks really cool and put together. He also horseback archer, and you can tell he's an archer just from that plate around his shoulder. But the feathers coming out of it make me wonder if he's going to be a griffin rider, or something akin to a griffin rider. We did just have Claude as a wyvern rider with a bow, so I don't know. But he does have feathers on his on his actual outfit. So I mean, it's just a thought. It's an interesting thought, and I love Griffin Knights, so I do want a lord to be a Griffin Knight. So I'm biased there. I completely admit that. I'm interested in the fact that Solm is a queen-like place, because I would have thought that Tamara would be leading because she was the oldest, but it's not about her being the oldest. It's literally about her being a woman. This is a matriarchal kingdom, and that's interesting. I don't think we've had that in Fire Emblem before, and I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think so far we've only had either whoever's oldest gets the throne or the oldest male gets the throne. I don't think we've had a matriarchal one yet. So it's interesting. It'll be different, and then it's also freedom-loving, so a freedom-loving kingdom seems different than most kings and queens we are introduced to. So this one, I mean, the culture is just going to be very unique from what we've seen, and I like seeing new things and getting new cultures in Fire Emblem, and this definitely seems like it could be one of them. They could just kind of make them the same as everyone else, but they talk about freedom a lot, which would be disappointing. But so far, they seem to be putting so much love into the lords and their reasoning and their culture that I think this is going to be a huge deal. So I'm excited to see where this goes, and other than that, I hate that Solm is the desert. Not because it's a bad thing at all, just because I don't like deserts, and these characters seem really cool to me. But I'm excited to get to know them. Design-wise, they're great, and this is more lords without the very typical, light-skinned Fire Emblem skin tone, which, I'm not trying to say that that is, the only thing that matters, but it is nice to see some diversity among the lords. These are steps, these are moves. Fire Emblem's making moves to try to be inclusive to its growing and large fan base, and I really love that, because I want Fire Emblem to be able to live on for a long time, and they weren't going to do that necessarily without opening up a little bit. So it's a really good thing that they are. Hopefully players from several different groups can find characters that they feel comfortable with or they relate with a lot. It doesn't have to be just because of characters' physical diversity, but it helps for some stories and for some people. So I just think this is a really good move. But other than that, I mean, the characters just look great, and the very freedom-based kingdom is going to be really interesting and really fun. So I'm excited to see this. And Fagado, just that smile is very obvious, like CYL winner material. I'm interested in seeing in CYL 8 if Diamant, Alfred, or Fagado will take first and second male. Which one's going to be left out? Because all three of them seem like, before you get to know their personalities, all three of them seem like they could win that easily. But time will tell, and I'm not stressing out about CYL 8 yet. I'm just saying I'm just saying he looks like a potential winner. That really is all I got for you today, and thank you. Until next time.